What up, YouTube? This is another video by Mox's or Moxie's Cards, however you like to pronounce it. We're not really sure yet. I'm really tired. It's the 4 morning, I might yell a couple times. But today we're going to be ranking every starter's final form. I'm not going to do the middle forms, because they're just all kind of lame, except for a couple of them. So we'd have like a couple S and the rest would be like C, D, F. A lot of Fs probably. But yeah, we're just gonna hop right into these guys. And we're gonna start off with Venusaur. And I'm gonna put him in the B tier. Venusaur's a hard one for me. I like Bulbasaur a lot better. Venusaur's iconic, of course. The whole jungle thing, the whole toad. Venusaur is just a tough one for me. But he's good. I love him. B tier. Charizard. Everyone hates on Charizard or loves Charizard, but a lot of people hate on Charizard saying he's too loved. I think Charizard's cool. Charizard is cool. A tier for Charizard. Exactly what a dragon should look like. Blastoise I'm going to put in B tier. Not as good as Charizard. They're all a little simple, except Venusaur's a little, I don't know. Gen 1 and Gen 2 are all very simple, and that's what they're going for. That's the charm of them, I think. But Blastoise just never really won me over. I mean, I love him. He's great. Hence why he's going in B tier. And just as a disclaimer, all ratings are relative to the other starters, not just in general. Otherwise, we'd have a very top-heavy list, except for some of the bottom ones. Alright, on to Gen 2. We got Meganium. I like Meganium. I like Meganium more than most people do. I like the dinosaur. I like the color scheme. I like the flower. I like a lot about Meganium, but I like Bayleaf better. I think Bayleaf should have been more of what they went with for the final evolution, but Meganium's still good. C tier. Typhlosion. In light of recent events, we're just going to throw him at B and not say anything else. B tier. For Alligator. Just like Totodile has to go S tier. They're very similar. For Alligator's great. For Alligator is great. I don't know what more to say about him. I mean, just look at him. Perfect. S tier. And he's going to have a buddy joining him at the top right away. Sceptile. I mean, does he get much cooler than Sceptile, really? I don't think it does. I think Sceptile is probably the coolest Pokemon there is. He's awesome. The red and green is great. The yellow on his back. I don't really know what those bulbs are, but they're cool. And obviously the tail is ballin'. S tier. What? What do you want? What are you doing? Sorry guys, I'm being interrupted by a cat. Alright. Blaziken. I think he's got to go A tier. It was the start of the firefightings, which I don't like. I didn't like that. But, yeah, I mean, how can you not like Blaziken? He's a chicken. That's cool. He's cool. That's cool. Kicks. That's cool. See, every other, firefighting use their arms. This guy uses his legs, and that's ballin'. I like his face, too, the little V. Hi. I see you. What are you doing? Blaziken, A tier. Swampert. He's going to join him up there in A tier. The Gen 3 starters are unmatched. They're incredible. Swampert is just I don't think they could have done Mudkip much better. Swampert's great, everything about him. Love Swampert. Mega kind of sucks, though. But we'll get into Megas another time. For now, Swampert. A tier. Beautiful color scheme. Torterra. He's probably my favorite of the Gen 4 starters, but I didn't like the Gen 4 starters very much. So, C tier for Torterra. I love the Earth Turtle that they're basing it on. That's a cool thing. That's a cool theme. I'm glad they did that. But I feel like he could have been done a little better. I don't know what these spikes on the side of his head are. But they're there too, so yeah. He's only going to get C tier. Along with Infernape. I think he's very overrated. Once again, one of the firefighting. Didn't like that. Probably the second best of them, though. In fact, I could confidently tell you the second best of them. Yeah, he's there. He's a monkey. He's a fire monkey. That's all I really have to say. C tier. Empoleon. He goes below the other two. He's our first D tier. And our lowest ranked starter yet. I just don't like him. Very much. I mean, I like everyone in D and up. Like, Empoleon's cool in his own ways. F tier, I just don't like you. But D and up is good. I don't like the ice or whatever's going on his wings. I think they could have done Piplup a lot better. But, yeah. Empoleon, D tier. On to Gen 5. Serperior. I'm going to throw him in the C tier as well. C tier might get a little overloaded on this one. Just looking at what's coming up. But Serperior, I think they should have gone more with what was going on with Servine. I like Serperior, don't get me wrong. In fact, if C tier does get a little overloaded, he might move up. I like the whole grass snake thing. That's cool. I wish they kept the colors of Serperior or Servine more, though. And I don't really. I mean, I get he's turning into a snake, so I get getting rid of the arms and legs, but why put them on there in the first place if you're just going to get rid of them? C tier. Emboar's going in F tier. I don't think this requires a lot of explanation, really. So we're just going to move on. Samurott, I think's got to go B tier. And I'm going to move Serperior up there for now. But one or both of those might move down depending on how we get a little later on. When we get to like Gen 9 and stuff. Yeah, you guys will see. So yeah, I didn't love Oshawott. You guys know that if you saw the last video, but I think Samurott was done great. I don't love the beard, but the spikes, all that good. All of it's good. Samurott's good. B tier. Chestnut's going F tier. Same with Chespin. Just the whole Chespin line, I don't like them. At all. Like, Emboar, at least I like Tepig. None of the Chestnut line does it for me. At all. I strongly dislike every one of them. I think it's the worst starter they ever did. F tier. Delphox. Delphox I'm going to put in C tier. I like Fennekin. Fennec foxes are my favorite animal. Delphox, I like this. I like some of the things about Delphox. I like the stick. I like the ears. I like that they kept the face pretty similar. I don't love the rest of it. I think they could have done a lot better. I don't know why, once again, it had to be on two legs. But it is, so there's that. C tier. Greninja's cool. Greninja's cool. A tier. I think Greninja's overrated, but he's cool. He's a stealthy ninja frog with a big tongue. How's that not cool? Greninja's cool. A tier. We're going to put Mr. Decidueye up there in A tier too. I think Rowlet was improved immensely and it's great. I love it. It gives me more appreciation for Rowlet. I like the stealthiness kind of aspect, similar to Greninja, which is why he's up here. I like owls, and I love archery. So, a stealthy ghost owl that's an archer. How's that not cool? A tier. A tier. Easy. You know who's not A tier? Incineroar. The only reason he's not firefighting is because so many people are complaining about firefighting. Even though he's clearly a firefighter. I mean, not a firefighter, but he's clearly a fighting type. He's intended to be he's a wrestler. He's intended to be a fire type, or a fighting type. And I guarantee you he would have been if people didn't complain so damn much. But I'm glad they did, because I'm tired of the firefightings too. Incineroar never did it for me. I don't like him. I don't know what it is. Just not for me. The face, I don't like it. Just a lot of it I don't like. Incineroar F tier. It's probably our last F tier, guys. Just so everyone knows. Primarina's cool. Oh, gosh. Now the dogs are barking. What are you barking about? What are you barking for? Okay. Okay, thank you. Let me shut the door real quick. Quiet. It's the mail lady. That's what it is. It is the mail lady. Okay, Primarina. I think they could have done Popplio a little better, but I like what they did still. With the mermaid kind of theme. I think it's the first, like, clearly feminine starter. If I am looking, might be, yeah, probably the only one too. Which is okay. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just that, 85% of starters are male. So, most of the time you're going to get a dude looking like that. But that's okay. Primarina's cool. Underrated. C tier. Rillaboom's going to go D tier. I mean, this Rillaboom is okay. Like this is okay. Like this, just here, is just a simple monkey. Which is okay. It's the drums that get me. I don't love the drums. I don't like the drums. I think they could have done Grookey better. I didn't like Grookey very much. I didn't love him. But they could have done him better. So Rillaboom is going D tier. And Cinderace is going to join him in D tier. Similar to Scorbunny, I just don't love him. Better than Scorbunny, don't get me wrong. Miles better than Scorbunny ever was. But again, it looks like it could just be a firefighting type. That's just what they did. Firefighting, that's what it looks like. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I want my fire starters on 4 legs. And you're about to find out soon. Why? Inteleon. Best of those starters. Probably. Okay. Dilemma. Yeah, I'll put Inteleon B tier. Inteleon B tier. Spy. Like the whole stealth kind of thing. I like that. So that's why those 3 are up there. Greninja, Decidueye, and Inteleon. I like that Inteleon shoots the water like a gun out of its fingers. And its Gigantamax is the sniper tower using its tail. That's ballin'. That's sweet. I like Sobble. I don't love the transitioning. I don't really get it. Like, nothing against Drizzile. I'm not saying that. I'm more so saying, like, I don't get why or how Sobble went to that. But, I mean, it looks like Sobble. Like, you can clearly tell who it came from. So that's a plus. Unlike someone like Empoleon, that doesn't look like it came from Piplup. But yeah, Inteleon's cool. I used it as my starter. I like the whole spy thing. B tier. Meowscarada. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. But I don't love it, and to be honest, I don't want some more of it. I like the magician stuff. That's cool. I like the green cat. That's cool. I don't love the huge mask, but I get it. It's grown on me over time. I don't know. I just don't love it. It's got some charm. Not enough charm. C tier, which is not bad, okay? I like all these Pokemon, okay? Everything from here up, I like. These guys I'm kind of indifferent to. These guys I just don't like. Okay? If you're C'ing up, you're good. You're good. I know next up is Skeledirge, but we're going to skip to Quaquaval. D tier. Yeah. It's something, I can tell you that much. It's a little too much of something, I think. I mean, what gave the Gen 1 and Gen 2 starters so much charm is they were simple. Similar to Sceptile, he's not too, like, over the top, like the Gen 9 starters were. There's a lot going on with them, especially Quaquaval. Just the way it's always moving, the big tail. There's just a lot going on, and it's hard to focus on. And I wish they would have fixed the hair, but they just made it worse. And it just doesn't even look like a duck anymore. Really. What's going on with them feet? You seeing that? What's going on there? D tier. Now I know I said a lot is going on with the Gen 9 starters, and that stays true with Skeledirge. But not as much as the other two is going on. And guess what? He's on 4 legs. He has a tail. He's clearly not a human. Or similar to a human in any way. Let's look at which ones could be similar to a human. These 3 could. These 4 could. You could. You could, bruh. I don't know about Sceptile. I might be pushing it. Skeledirge is clearly not a human. He is a fire crocodile. What's not cool about that? There's fire coming out of the bird on his nose is such a good touch. It's such a good touch. And it turns into his microphone. That's great. He stands up from time to time. He stands up. That's cool, okay? I get that. Everything needs to stand up at some point. Except Venusaur for some reason. But Skeledirge is just perfect. Everything about him. Everything. He's up there. He's in that top 3. You ask the top 3, it's these 3. No doubt about it. It's these 3 and it's everyone else. Okay? Skeledirge is great. I'm so glad they didn't do Fuecoco wrong. They did Fuecoco so good. Might be the best line out there. Because Crocalor is so good too. The difference... Croconaw is not bad. I'll bring him up for you guys if you don't know what he looks like. Croconaw here. He's not bad. But he's not Crocalor. Let's find Crocalor. Look at Crocalor. Look at Crocalor there. Beautiful. Beautiful. and the egg in his head that turns into the bird. I mean, Game Freak's so smart with this one. They were brilliant. Thank you, Game Freak, for Skeledirge. Please do something similar with whatever's next. It's great. Thank you for watching my video, and everyone. Everyone be sure to leave a comment on what you think of my list. It is the correct list. No other list is correct. And if you have something to say about that, leave it in the comments, and I will respond. But this is the correct list, so I just hope everyone knows that. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check us out on Whatnot, Instagram, and X. All linked in the description below. Adios, amigos. How do I end it? I forgot how to end it, guys. Uh-oh. Just escape. No. Shoot. Is it command control?